Might talk about that a little bit. How you guys doing out there? Trying to get everything settled. Trying to get everything settled real quick. I don't even know if I'm on live yet. I'm trying to broadcast on two sites at the same time. Okay, it looked like I'm up on YouTube. How you doing, YouTube? This is Soapbox Heroes. My name is Tyrone Irvin. We about to get started today. Uh-oh, I hear phones going off in the background. Who talking while I'm talking? Let me see what's going on. How you guys doing out there today? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Oh yeah, look, I'm live. Hi, I'm Alita. Peace, fam. Hi, Navia. How you guys doing? Look, today we had one topic at hand, and things kind of went haywire. So we're gonna talk about something else. We're gonna talk about these questions that I asked on Facebook. That's what we're gonna do. So if you guys are involved in one of today's questions, you, my friend, you are the star of the show. Trying to see if my feed is on here on YouTube. Oh yeah, we got it cracking. We over there on YouTube as well today. Yeah, like I said, today we were going to talk about what these women want from men in 2019. I guess we had some scheduling mishaps. With some of the ladies today, and I guess I could tell you what men want. We want less scheduling mishaps. Oh man. So look, we're gonna get into it today. Like I said, we're gonna be talking about these questions that I posted on Facebook. I normally call them the Facebook questions of the day. Sometimes with the questions of the day, I'll do little videos on the questions and stuff like that of that nature. But I like doing it like this. I did this the other day and it was actually fun. I'm gonna take and share the screen. Yeah, once I share the screen, I'm gonna read it with you guys and we're gonna go over the answers. And like I said, since I ask so many questions, it's only fair that I answer them. So sometimes I think today we're gonna have somebody drop in. We're gonna have a special guest drop in and give her 5 cents. I didn't say 2 cents. I said 5 cents. Here, let me share this. Let me share this with the Soapbox Heroes group. Bradley Brooks. Did that say Bradley? Brandy Brooks. Let me get your name correct. Let me make sure I put your name in the proper context. Let me see what we got going here. You guys excuse me. This is only the second time that I'm going live like this on multiple platforms. And like I said, we were going to do another show. What's up, Billy Davis? We were going to do another show today. So something happened with scheduling. And so I'm winging it. But I like to wing it. Sometimes that's the funnest thing to do. Put yourself out there and see what happens. So we're going to see what happens. And like I said, I'm trying to share this on the Soapbox Heroes page here on Facebook. If you're just now watching for the first time, subscribe on YouTube. If you don't yet see a reason to subscribe, I don't blame you. Give me 5 minutes though. I don't want you to give me your support. I want to earn it. All right. We got that going. If you guys can, try not to send me too many messages on Instant Messenger. If you do, somebody is gonna see what you talking about. All right, so let's see. We're gonna go ahead and let me share the screen right here. Okay, yeah, I just got approved. Okay, Melanated Consciousness, jumped off too fast, but yeah, that's a site. That's a group. They always are gracious enough to accept my my request for them to play my content, which is so valuable to me because just sharing is very valuable to us people who do this type of stuff. All right, I got the screen share going on YouTube. Let me see. I got the, I got to, let me see what screen. I'm gonna share screen 2 on Facebook. All right, I see we up and going on YouTube. All right, I see we up and going on Facebook. And hey, you guys, look, let's make this a community effort. If you talk to me, I promise I'll talk back. If you talk to me, I promise I'll talk back. Today's question, and like I said, oh yeah, feel real good in here. I'm glad to be back in my home studio. I was in California for a week or so, and it was kind of treacherous out there. Billy Davis, what's going on? Benita, you coming? Benita, if you come, we gonna still ask. We gonna still talk about our original topic. If Benita come on, and I still have Nasha Na in the queue, we'll still have enough women to come on, and we gonna talk about what these women really want from men, and we really want to know, because I know what we want from y'all. We want y'all to be on time. I'm not talking about you, Nasha Na. You was on time. Aaron Charles likes something there. That's Aaron Charles. You guys check out them cheesecakes that man make. Benita, when you ready to come, let me know. Let me know. Nasha Na, in a second, I'm gonna need you to jump in and give me your 5 cents. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this today's question. We had 2 questions today on Facebook. And like I said, if you participated in the questions today, you are the star. Y'all didn't know I could sing, didn't you? Here, let me shut down the business down there. Chat. Boy, 545 people I know got available to chat. I might be able to get four and a half of y'all to watch. Maybe I should offer like $1. Gimmicks are good. All right, today's question. And this question actually was a question that I thought of by myself. It derived in my own brain, because I do know a lot of people who want to be involved in helping their community. They want to be involved in doing things, but sometimes people just don't know how. And we hear people talking about all these grandiose gestures. You know, I bought a school, or I fed 5,000 kids. And sometimes it makes just the average person feel like they're not adequate enough, or the things that they can do aren't adequate enough to actually make a difference. But you can make a difference. So the question for today, the first question: what are some ways to begin helping in your community? Some would like to be active, but don't know how. What are your suggestions? All right. Let's see these suggestions. And I was extra busy today, working hard for my money. So hard for my money that I didn't really get into these. So we cracking into these at the same time. I read the first 3 or 4, and then I had to go for the cocoa. Destiny O'Neill: go to a local school. They could always use a volunteer. Okay, that makes sense. Going down to your local schools and seeing if you could volunteer. I'm not sure exactly what you have to do to make that happen. I know when I go volunteer at my kids' schools, I just go fill out a little bit of paperwork. You know, they check your background and they let you in. And from what I know, you can have a background. You can have a felony or whatnot, because they are still your kids. You got to check in some school districts, but some school districts do have stricter rules. But I do think that you can have a record. I just think that you can't be on the run. Like currently, you can't have no warrants out, something like that. Billy Davis. Oh, I see you, Billy. Start helping the homeless and single mothers. Okay. And Billy, if you can, get some suggestions how. Like I said, thanks for talking, man. You always know I'm gonna talk back. Den Ya Yisrael says, attend city board meetings. Okay, yeah, and definitely attending city board meetings to give you a lot of clarity on things that you don't know that are going on in your city. And so, yeah, that's very important. And going to city board meetings also gives you knowledge on grants and things that are being given to those that can help. You never know the information that you'll get going to the city meetings. And that's where you find out everything. That's where you find out what's going on in your community. And that is a good way to tell you again how to give back, is by learning what to do. All right. Jakari Brookins, bang said it, aka he got the dopest hashtag on the internet. Bang said it. Says, collect old shoes and clothes and go to local parks, feed the homeless and give away free items. Well, that's what I'm working on. Okay, bang, salute. Salute. And that makes a lot of sense. Like I said, I'm glad that we did these questions because everything doesn't have to be a grand gesture all the time. And I'm sure doing something like that does help. So yeah, taking stuff down to the parks and feeding the homeless and, you know, grabbing socks and things of that nature, because it does get cold outside and that does show the empathy going out and helping somebody. So yeah, bang said it. Bang said it. That's a good one, bang. Okay. Steph serves with the see more. Let me hit the see more. Okay. She broke it down. Broke it down. Let me scroll up for the breakdown. Let me scroll up for the breakdown. Let me see. I got anything over here. Almalita Wright. Yep. Just fill out forms and you can volunteer at your local school. Okay, Almalita. Hey, thank you for that. Thank you for that. And again, stuff like this is important. You guys don't think it's important, but it is. There's always somebody out there who wants to do something, but they might not know how to get into it. So we're going to talk about getting into it. We're going to do some things. I'm going to hold the line just in case Benita get ready today. If Benita get ready, we have Nasha Nine. We could talk about what these ladies want from men. That was the original topic. Let me get to Steph Serves. Let me get to Steph Serves comment. Hold on. The Johnsons. Hello over there on YouTube. How you doing, the Johnsons? Appreciate you watching. Look, we were going to talk about what women want from men, and I think we still might be able to accomplish that. I think we're going to have two women jump on the line. And like I say, if anybody do want to jump on the line, let me know. We can make that happen too. Thank you, the Johnsons, for watching over there. We got a couple people that watch on the YouTube channel. I thank you guys. This is a climb. It's a climb. Getting 100 subscribers was a climb. Now we're trying to climb to 1,000. I guess maybe I got to just get on here and just act the ass. It seems like that's what works, but I can't do it. I'm not going to compromise my integrity. Steph Serve says, community care, volunteer days, lots of initiatives to volunteer to volunteer for all the time. Okay, and that's my California public education coming out. Community service, volunteer days, lots of initiatives to volunteer for all times. City board meetings, school district meetings, hitting up local nonprofits, churches, find mentors and ask for advice. I have some amazing mentors over my lifetime so far, and watching them was the best example. Okay, that makes sense. Watch your mentors and do what they do. Following the footsteps of people that you appreciate and people that you admire. That's not what she's saying. That's what I'm getting from it. And so, yeah, I appreciate that. Well, I'm a woman, but it's cool. I just said the Johnsons. Thank you. Whoever, I appreciate it. Bang, yo, what's happening? I thank you for watching over there. You guys, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe. And look, if you guys got something, the Johnsons, if you have something that you want to add, you can add. I do this thing on Facebook where I ask questions every day, and then we get some responses on the questions. So every now and then I jump on and actually give some answers to it. And so, yeah, if you got anything you want to add to, you're a part of the family, go ahead and add it. I appreciate you being here watching. Let's go down. And the next question is a little bit more interesting, but this is very interesting. This is needed. Rashawn DeAndre Underwood says, Big Brother programs, mentors, community service. Speak to everyone in a polite manner, smile, volunteering, and support Black businesses are all great starts. And yes, I agree that that's all great starts, especially the things like smile. If you pass by somebody, hit them with a smile, even if you hit them with the ghetto smile. Hit them with a smile, you know what I'm saying? Those are all great things. And I went ahead to ask Rashawn, just for a little bit of clarification to help everybody learn exactly what they're doing. I said, Rashawn Dre, I won't say your whole name. You know what I'm saying? I see your government already on the screen. How would you suggest a person go about finding a place to do community service and volunteering? And like I said, I ask all these questions just so those who don't know can get some information. And hey, everybody don't want to hear it come from me. So maybe if we hear it come from each other, that'll help. Tyrone Irvin. Uh-oh, that's me. Go to your local parks or YMCA. Volunteer in youth sports as a coach. Go to your local school. Volunteer in the after school program. Go to your local homeless shelter. Donate old clothes and supplies. Google community services in your area and research the ones that fit your schedule and time. I learned through Google how to volunteer for Special Olympics in Long Beach. I had a great experience. If all else fails, use social media to spark a conversation about community service and volunteering. Ding, 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 ding. And see which friends you can point and see which friends can point you in the right direction. Hey, Rashawn, that's what we doing. I appreciate that. You got 2 more replies down there. Oh, okay. And he left some links. See, you guys are the greatest. The greatest. Programs, Big Brothers and Sisters of America. You guys hit that link down there. The Black Star Project, mentoring programs. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have some actual factual links. What they call them? They call them receipts. I don't know. That word is kind of, I don't like that word for some reason. Facts. I'll stick with that. Jen and Zach, this was a great teacher of mine. Be involved with after school programs for kids. Coach a sport. Help with homework. Teach life skills. Connect a senior center to a daycare center. Oh, wow. Get a group together for trash cleanup or community beautification projects. Okay, that's dope. And that is a good one. That is a good one. The Johnsons, facts. Yeah, those are facts. Those are facts. Those are facts. Those are things we need to do. All right, what we got down here? Almalita Wright, catch the kids first. Some adults are unreachable in every aspect of the word. Okay, you know what, Almalita, we're gonna have to do a show on that. We're gonna have to do a show on that. We're gonna have to do a show on that. That's a great point. I don't know. Maybe some of these adults can be reached. Maybe it just depends on their objectivity. How objective are you willing to be as an adult? But I do understand what you mean. Some adults are stuck in their ways, and molding the child's mind is much easier than molding a calloused adult mind. So yeah, we're gonna have to definitely go into that. Nashana, go ahead and jump in the meeting. Go ahead and buzz in if you out there. Let me send you a meeting. Let me send you a link. Jump on in. Qadir Naquib Muhammad, the author of a great book, Everybody's Losing Weight But Me. That's the wellness preacher. You guys go check him out. He always has something positive and insightful to say. Let's see. Too much to type, bro. Not that it's a novel. However, something should be said and not typed. Okay. Oh man, I should have got Qadir to come on and talk about this. You know, maybe I will, because he has some very profound ideas on the subject, and he himself is a person that you could look up for. All right, you jump on the same way. You just go to the same link, Nashana, and once you go to the link, it'll bring you right into the meeting. As soon as you in the meeting, I'll be able to bring you right on in. Let me see. Are you already here? Are you already here? Already here. Let me bring you in. Like I said, you guys, we over here. I'm doing a lot. It's a lot going on over here on my side of the world. Let me see, Nasha, I'm about to get you in right now. I have a feeling you already in the queue. Got a feeling you already in the queue. Like I said, while I do that, oh no, I don't want to end the meeting. Hold up, let me cancel that. I got an idea. I said we got a lot going on. How you good people out there doing? My thumbnail got you so confused. My thumbnail got you confused. No, I'm about to catch up. That's the next question. I'm learning a little bit about YouTube. I'm learning a little bit about what it has to, things that you have to say. But yeah, that's coming up. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. That is definitely coming up. That is definitely coming up. I'm over here trying to get Nasha in. All right. Let me see 1 second. And then Chris Sifra says, go with what you know, go with what you know, do what you're good at, offer your trades to those who are in need. Let me scroll down. Almalita, right. Hi, Almalita. Hi. Hi, Almalita. She says, start with your neighborhood kids. Summer is coming. And all of them won't be in camps. So yeah, you're gonna have some kids running around the neighborhood. And that's a great idea, Almalita. Reach out and help the people right there by you, because there will be some kids. And look, there are gonna be some mothers who probably need some help. Everybody can't afford that summer camp. And then, you know, that brings in the whole community aspect of things as well. That's a good idea right there, Almalita. I'm definitely with that. I'm definitely with that. Hold on 1 second, Nasha. I'm still trying to get you in here. I'm still trying to get you in here. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and go down. Take my time. Like the church folks say. All right, thank you. Look, yeah, let me slow down. Let me take my time. Let me take my time. I'm over here fumbling and bumbling. Hey, there we go. No more fumbling and bumbling. I figured it out. Nasha, now you're not in here. When you get in, go ahead and here. I'm gonna send you the link right now. How do you jump on? Give me 1 second. Let me send you this here link. Bam, that should be it right there. You should be able to jump on. Oh, I feel so much better now. I'm relieved. Hey, thank you, the Johnsons, for telling me to take my time. Soon as you said that, everything came together. I feel so good now. It's so good to have some good people out there. And Melita, again, that was a good idea. Yeah. Let's start by helping the kids in the neighborhood. That is a good idea. Lisa Blue says, volunteer at your local shelter, food bank, missions. Get connected in a church where the outreach with the I've come to serve in many ways from church. I've served the homeless ministries in prison and also been to Africa as a result of just being willing. I now have my own outreach nonprofit. We can change lives and our community by simply serving each other. When kids read is one of the greatest things to do. Let me see, Nasha, are you're not getting the invite? Let me go over here. It won't let you open the link. All right, you guys, I'm trying to get somebody in here real quick. Let me hit that good invite. Scroll over here. I got 3 screens going on, you guys. So I'm trying to make it happen. Here come a new link. Coming at you. Oh yeah, that's a different meeting number. You in here. You in here. All right. Yeah. And so let me get back to it. Marcus Wright says, if kids aren't reading at grade level by the third grade, they're starting to build more prisons. Ooh, wow. Yeah. So he's saying volunteer by help your kids, help them learn how to read, help them read just so we have no need for any more prisons. Marcus, that was a great point. Start, if you want to start locally, you can't start more locally than your own home. Bridget Vinson says, spread the love, vote folks out of office, protect our babies by any means necessary, help the homeless, start holding your church accountable for their non-actions in the community. Learn to agree to disagree and move on. Yeah, that is hey, learning to disagree and moving on, that is one of the best community services that you could possibly do. Bridget, that's great advice. Lisa Blue is back, and Lisa Blue says, do some introspecting. Ashley, thank you for sharing the video, Ashley. That's my cousin. We talk about each other in real life. I won't do you like that live on the internet. I won't do you, but you know what I want to say. She probably go get me on the internet. Lisa Blue say, do some self-introspection and find out where your heart is in the desire to serve with children, with women in crisis, prison ministry, elderly, homeless, HIV or cancer patients, orphans. What are your skills and gifts that can be used for others? And that's a great thing to say too. Go ahead and do some self-introspection. Figure out what it is you want to do. Do something that you are comfortable with. That's a great point. And let me see if I got you up here yet. Oh, I see you, Nasha. I see you. I'm gonna promote you to a panelist. And you should be here. Yeah, let's see. Unmuted. Everything is all good. Where you at, Nasha?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Talk a little bit louder, Nasha. Let's make sure that people can hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Say microphone check 1 2 1 2.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2.
I just wanted to see if you would do it. I thank you, Nasha. We were going to talk about what women want from men in 2019, but we did have some difficulties with some scheduling, and I do understand scheduling issues. People have things come up. I understand that, but here I'm gonna get back to this. Have you heard anything? Have you been here listening? I'm talking about things people could do to help in their community. You got any
Yeah,
suggestions? Something you want to add?
actually, I really agree on the everybody is a piece of the puzzle. Find out where your places, your fit by Bridget, because I
Uh-huh.
feel like everybody has a hand in everything, and it takes a village to kind of change everything around. So without that village, I don't really know how we're gonna make it. We don't have that mentality anymore. We're kind of like a one for all type of thing now.
Right. Yep. We are everybody. I'm not going to say everybody. When I say everybody, I'm speaking in the general term. I do think most people only worry about what's going on behind their door. So when they come home, you're no longer worried about what's going on in the world outside of your home. So we might
Right.
talk about it, we might think about it, but we don't always really care, like literally care. We care
Yeah.
as long as it's not coming in our door. And so, and let me get to the next one. Dusty McComb says, start within your circle and passion first. If your neighbors struggle for food, share a casserole. Give your neighbors fruit and veggies you grow in your garden. I
Yeah.
even share eggs from my chicken. Start within first, then spread the love. Take the the car behind you. Oh, okay, take care of the car behind you in the fast food line. When you spring clean your closet, drop it off at your local woman shelter or Goodwill. That's a good idea. What you think, Nasha?
I think I like that one. And also try to find a lot of places, the resource places. Um, kind of how he's
You
having a
gotta
list.
talk just a little bit louder, Nasha.
Hold on, I'm gonna take this. Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, the subject was going to be what do men want? I mean, what do women want out of men? But I don't know. I was going to tell you to talk with bass in your voice, but I don't know if that'll be a good look for you. So just talk.
No, it's not even that. I don't know what's going on with my audio. It sucks.
Oh, it's all good. We can hear you. You a little better now.
Okay.
Now go ahead.
All right. No, I was saying that it's good to have a lot of resources on hand, like especially if you've been through it before and you're able to kind of like pass along what you've learned. So I've been through the loop as well, and I kind of have a lot of resource on hand to give to a lot of women who have been battered or have been that need help with pregnancy issues or anything like that, or with their children. So I think it's always good to have stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, those are good things to do. I didn't even know. I thought I was sharing my screen over here on Facebook, and I haven't even been sharing. I've been selfish. My bad to the book. It ain't that I like YouTube better. Maybe just a little bit, but okay, we back up and running. My bad to the book. Let me put some respect on the book. Let me put some respect on the book. Deborah Fisher. Hi, how are you? Ashley, LOL. Hey, big head. Watch your mouth. Jeff McHale, Jeff, you should jump on when we get on the next topic. You might want to say something. Almalita Rice says, I can't hear her, Tyrone. See, that's what I meant. Now you got to talk with a little bit of clarity in your voice. Say it like.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Say it like you mean it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. I just like say it like you mean it. We can hear you. Bang said it. Facts. Almalita right. You have to build a sense of community in order to help it. Okay. I could dig it. We have two more, and then we're going to go on to the next question. Ray Barnes says, go to school board, city council meetings. When in the drive-through, order extra whatever and give it to somebody. Call and check on people you haven't heard from. Ooh, wow. Let me read that again. One. Call and check on people you haven't heard from.
I like that one a lot.
I like that. Yeah. Ray Barnes. Here, let me give you a heartfelt heart. Can I do that? Well, I'll give you a like. They won't let me give you a heart, but I do heart that. Okay. And then he says, attend APAC meetings. Volunteer in your area that concerns you the most. Start and support small businesses. Support Empire's Barbershop and our annual give back. Yes, he owns a barbershop, and you guys, go support. Go support. I do think recycling the dollars is important. Then Bonnie B says, nasty. What that mean, Nashina?
I have no clue. But I was gonna say that I did have a friend that did make bags of food for the homeless for her birthday. That's what she wanted to do. And you would be surprised how many people really needed that. The food, the deodorant, the toothbrushes, like have extra bags in your cars at all times.
Right. Okay. And like I said, since I asked the questions, I will go ahead and give my little 2 cents on the question. Let me go back to the question. There are ways to begin helping in your community. Some would like to be active but don't know how. What are your suggestions? My suggestions to help in your community are actually to start small. I was talking to a friend about doing small workshops just for the kids in your neighborhood. If you have a child and your child have friends, don't look at it as daycare. Invite them over, open up the garage, teach them a craft. If you know how to weld, teach them how to weld. If you know how to type, teach them how to type. If you are good at the English language, give them linguistic skills. Linguistic skills.
Linguistics.
Yeah, I might pull up on that class myself. Yes, let's do little things like that to help people. And I think the little things are the things that count. A thing that I care about a lot is kids. So I do think a way that people overlook volunteering is coaching. If you go out, coach a kid, you're coaching 5, 10, 15 kids, 20, 30 kids at a time, depending on the sport. So you have an impact in those kids' lives. And so that is your chance to be a good example, because I do know as an athlete and playing sports, a lot of the best lessons that I had learned came from certain coaches. I heard Ralph Cooper on 12 on what is it, 1290 today, talking about yesterday, talking about coaches, and it made me think about that too. So coaching, mentorship, but the small things. If you don't want to do all that, when you have kids come play with your kids, make a little bit of time and teach them something. I think volunteering can also making people aware of things. And if you just sit down and have little groups of people and you just kick game to them, just kick knowledge to them. I think that's a great way to help your community. And if you're an elder, tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. Tell people the stories. Tell people how to overcome. I think those are great ways to help your community. And we're going to scroll up to the next question. If you're on YouTube, you're going to understand now what I mean. Yes, it takes a village. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's what Bang says. Yeah, all love, no doubt about it. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it. I need a little bit of love. Let me see. All right, Nasha. Now,
is it bad time to tell you that my name is Nashane?
Nashane? I would say Nasha.
No, it's got an accent. I got a little accent. It's cool.
Well, I'm from California, but I live in Texas, so I could just say Texas accent. Nasha, no.
I've heard worse. Wait,
the baby trying to get on the live too.
He is. He wants his voice heard right now.
That's the real Soapbox Heroes. That's the reason for the show, is to get your voice heard. But Nita, if you do want to come on, if you still got time, if you watching, if you out there, and you still want to talk about, if you still have time to talk about what women want from men in 2018, I am ready for you. In fact, you guys, I took notes. I was ready. Hey, Nasha, I was going, boy, y'all wasn't getting away with nothing tonight.
Oh Lord!
I got scared.
That's what it is.
All right, let me get to the second question. This is literally something somebody told me the other day. So when I say somebody told me something, somebody did tell me something. Sometimes I get questions that I want to ask, but they don't want that I'm used to the blowback, or I'm okay with the blowback. And so I guess I just play crash test dummy and ask the question anyway. Someone told me that taking a preteen to an LGBTQ pride parade was child abuse. What do you think? Child abuse. Okay, Nasha, earlier you told me that you've been tuned out. You were taking a fast from social media, from everything, all the junk, so you don't know what happened. This question was derived because of Dwayne Wade. What's her name? Gabrielle Union, his wife, took his 11-year-old son to a gay pride parade. And since then, there's been a lot of backlash. There's been a lot of people with varying opinions on whether you should take, and the child's 11, on whether you should take an 11-year-old to a gay pride parade. So the other day, I was smoking a cigar with some buddies of mine at an undisclosed location, like my boy Bobby Irvin always say. I was at an undisclosed location somewhere on the outskirts of Houston. I was smoking a cigar and we were talking, and somebody said, "Hey man, that's child abuse." And so let's see what the people have to think about it. See what the people say. We got 25 comments, so we're gonna run through these real quick. See what y'all talking about. Is this child abuse? Hey, you guys, let me know. The Johnsons, is it child abuse? At 11, the Johnson says no. A firm no to start off the comments. Thank you. Okay. Then Yisrael says it's wicked. Not sure if this would be labeled as abuse, but this country's standards though. What do you think about these country standards, Nasha?
I personally think it's just a viewpoint of the world. Like that's just I mean, you can't hide or shield your children from everything that's going to go on in the world. You're going to eventually see it. So how is that child abuse compared to everything else that can be considered child abuse?
Okay. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Well, Lamont Gooch Brooks says that is child abuse. Candace Bright says absolutely not. Ari Alexander, how you doing, Ari? It's not child abuse. If you want to see abuse, come spend 12 hours with me in the emergency room here at the hospital. Oh, okay. Okay. I hear you, Ari. You hear what she said? She said if you want to see some abuse, Nasha, then come down to the hospital.
I believe that. I agree with that.
Wow. Okay. That's deep here. I'm gonna go ahead and give her some emoji respect real quick.
But how is it abuse? Is it considered like emotional abuse, or like, I'm trying to figure out?
I think he was saying some sort of mental abuse, like it's mentally abusing the kid. What he was saying was that kids often think they want things that they don't want. It's up to the parent to monitor that. So he's saying that at 11 years old, he don't think that a kid is capable of making that decision. He was also saying that some of the things that go on in a gay pride parade are things that a 11-year-old child shouldn't see. He also referenced and said he was like, I wouldn't, that's like taking your kid to Freaknik.
I mean, it's also the same hand, the people that let them watch certain music videos and let them listen to certain stuff or watch certain stuff on TV.
Okay, is okay if you let them watch those things on TV? If your child is watching BET Uncut and you're watching it with them, is it child abuse?
I mean, that's a very different parent than what I'm accustomed to. But I mean, you're talking about a parade of seeing people walking and, color and display and all that different stuff compared to, I don't know if your fear is if the child's going to become gay, because either way, the child's going to make that decision for themselves. It's not really up to the parent to make that decision.
Okay, but, Nasha, I think they might need you to talk just a little bit louder. It might be me. If you guys can hear Nasha good, send some thumbs up so I know that you guys can hear her good. So I know my head.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you better now. Where did you go from? Did you jump on?
It was my phone. It's my phone.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was saying that it's kind of like, I don't really understand how it's more, I don't know if that's an identity issue with them seeing something like that. Unless the child protested and screamed and like dragged his nails along the door saying, no, he doesn't want to go. I didn't see any harm in it.
Okay.
It's the same thing if they went to Carnival and they saw a bunch of half naked women. Like,
okay. So you're saying it's like they go to Carnival and see a bunch of half naked women, or the American equivalents would it be Mardi Gras? I guess Mardi Gras. Okay.
Yeah.
Sierra Baker says my baby came out to me at 12. Fuck idiots. Okay. So yeah, she's saying her baby came out at 12. So since her baby came out at 12, then I guess she's saying that, no, it's definitely not child abuse. What kind of parade is this? Regina Nettles says. Regina, give her some advice, Nasha. What should she do to find out?
Concerning the fact that my son was screaming louder on that last part.
She says, what kind of parade is it? I'm lost.
Oh, it's more like a gay pride parade, right? It's okay, well, these are people who are very happy with who they are and they've been put down over the years that they cannot be who they are and they're out with it. This is
okay. When you say out with it, what do you mean out with it? Be descriptive when you say out with it. How out, like what, outside enjoying the sun? What do you mean out with it?
They're outside telling everybody, this is who I am. I'm gay. I understand that you might have an issue with it, but I'm not going anywhere. Like, okay. Kind of like, hell no, we won't go.
No, we won't go. And look, since you're going to say hell no, I seen a comment. The Johnson says, my son is 13 and hell no to the no. No, no, no. I hear you. I hear you, the Johnsons. Let's see where we at. Prince Gregory Hayes. You guys tune in to Prince Gregory Hayes. If you aren't friends with him already, become friends with him. He does a lot of good commentary. I'd like to see Prince, if you're watching, or when you do, I'd like to see from the Prince Hayes report. Let's see. Definitely not abuse if the child wanted to go. If the child wanted to go. But even if you support your child, that wasn't the place to take an 11-year-old. What do you think about that, Nasha? He said it's not child abuse because they wanted to go, but he doesn't agree with taking an 11-year-old to that environment.
We don't really know the whole story. We don't know if she asked and the child said yes, or if she just put the child in the car and said we're going somewhere. It's kind of on. It's on that.
Well, I think the child wants to go. The child has been doing other things in past that would indicate that the child wanted to go. And so I think this is the big controversy is people are trying to figure out, is the child gay? Is the child too young to consider himself gay? And so we have all these swirling opinions, and that's how we got here.
That's just a lot for her to take him to a parade, though. It's kind of the same equivalent of Helena Bonham Carter taking her son to constant musicals and people thinking that he might come out gay. I know it's not the same equivalent, but it's the child's decision, right? He's 11 years old. You remember being 11. You were old enough to make certain decisions on your own.
Yeah. At 11, I was old enough to make decisions on my own. And like I said, and I'll give a little bit of commentary on what I think here. Like I said, I asked the questions and I just kind of get everybody's perspective. I really, really enjoy the perspective. Chelsea Highly Favored Moore says, what the hell? People are so self-destructive. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Camiria Lucas says, nope. Arantina says, no. Wow. If they requested to go, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so so we're getting a trend with that. If they request it, I hear you. Tanisha Mosley Carr, that's the fam, says, I know it's sad ass. I want to say just put AF. Rovon Brooks, hard to see child abuse. It's not something I would ever do, but I don't believe it is. Now, what these weird white people liked. I didn't read this, so he just kind of threw me off. I didn't see the weird white people reference coming in. Now, what these weird white people like Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron, you know who that is, Nashana?
Yeah, I know who she is, yeah.
I don't know who that is. Are doing when they adopt black boys and push them into homosexuality is definitely child abuse.
I never really
prosecuted. Who is Charlize Theron?
She's an actress. I don't know if you ever seen that movie Monster.
No, I never seen Monster. Let me see. What is she doing? What's she doing with the little boys?
I have never heard that. I mean, I know she adopted some black boys. I didn't know about the pushing into homosexuality part, though.
I don't know either, Rovon. You done took us. Hold on. We're about to go down left field real quick. Let's see who this is. About to go down left field. 1 second, y'all. I hope y'all still there. This is kind of fun. What you laughing at, Nasha?
No, because I'm thinking about Angelina Jolie. Like, if you're gonna talk about a white actresses doing something, then you're like, that makes me think about Angelina Jolie and her daughter, who decided that she wants to dress like a boy, and people are thinking that she's pushing her to become a lesbian because she put her.
I've seen her before. These are little boys. Wait a minute. Okay, that's a little boy right there. No. That's a little boy?
I think that's a little boy.
Okay.
Oh, he's transitioning.
That's a okay. Okay, Ravon. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Let me get back over here. Let me get back over here. You know, thanks for putting me up on the put up. Cooper Hogan's the fifth says, no, it's called learning what not to be. LMMFAO. James Cheek says yes. One word. Yes. Marcel Streeter. What's up, Sales? Sales says yes. Child abuse. Frank Harris says, I just know it ain't right. He says, I just know it ain't right. The Johnsons, yes, and she's dressing them in unisex clothing. Hold on, unisex clothing?
Wait.
I don't know. I don't know if that's unisex. The Johnsons. Is that unisex, Nasha?
I don't think that's unisex. I don't. Unless it was a kilt.
So somebody let me know if she has multiple children. If she got multiple children.
I didn't even know about that.
Mommy, we watch it.
I have no clue.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, Melina says now that's child abuse.
That one is.
Right. Charlize Theron is an actress who dressed her adopted son like a girl. Ah, yeah.
Is that her choice or the baby's choice?
I think it's her choice based on aesthetics. That kid don't, I don't know how old that kid is to be making that kind of choice. Preston Tucker.
I know that. Oh.
No, go ahead. We can get into it. Go ahead.
Well, no, that I know that a lot of young boys, they begin to choose to want to wear dresses, or they go through those phases, and it's nothing to do with their sexuality, but more on their mimicking. So at that stage, they don't really understand that. They're more understanding, I want to look like mommy because mommy is who I know.
Okay,
versus,
so is that child abuse if the kid wants to be like mommy because mommy is who the child knows and the mommy allows that?
I mean, you have little boys who dress up every day and they're not gay. I wouldn't call it child abuse. I would look more into child psychology if you're going to do that. But I think if she's purposely getting up every single day and only buying him dresses, then yeah, it's child abuse.
Okay, yeah. In here, I'll weigh in on that one too because I don't know, but just based on what my eyes can see. Hold on, let me hold on. Let me clear my peepers one more time. Again, son dressed as girl. Ah, yeah, that's child abuse. That kid. Oh, even the baby, not the baby. Ah, them kids aren't old enough to decide that for themselves.
No, okay, the older one, yeah. The little one, no. I don't know what she's doing.
Doesn't look that old either. The older one looks like what, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Look, kids could be
that little one. No, I don't know.
Okay,
I don't
my
know.
thing is this: kids too, they could be manipulated. And like you said earlier, when kids are around somebody, oftentimes they pick up the habits, the thoughts, and intuitions of the person that they are around the most.
Yeah.
If your child spends a lot of time with a dog, are you going to tell your child to bark like a dog? No, you're going to say, look, I know you love Fido, but we communicate like that. We don't bark. And so
yeah.
I think that is, I do think that's a hint of child abuse mentally. I'll go back to what the guy said about the other question. I do think that's a form of mental child abuse and manipulation. I don't know if those kids have the correct mindset to make that type of decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
No, I'm agreeing because I was looking at the little boy, the baby boy, and I'm like, my son wouldn't do that. My son wouldn't put on a dress that young. I understand for playtime, but I guess it's a decision. Or like I said, it could be also a trend and a fad with celebrities. You never know what they're doing. One person named their child Apple. They just like keeping up with each other. I don't know.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. And I do notice these things going on a lot more with celebrities. I don't know why. extra money, give you extra time, and just give you extra things to experiment with. But I have been noticing that as of late. Let me go ahead and finish these up. It looks like we only got 3 more. Preston Tucker says, first off, no parent should be teaching their kids same sex is normal. If that kid naturally chooses that, that's up to the parent. Wait, that's up to the parent and the child. But no and yes, the Jews want you to. Normal people, why TF? You probably know what that means. Would you tell your kids to be trans or whatever TF? That's strange. So my opinion is just don't take them to the gay shit on your own time. So it sounds like what Preston is saying is let your kids do that on their own. You don't support it as a parent. And I'm just paraphrasing the parent. If Preston is here, want to jump in and make sure that I'm saying it right, I would love it. Let's see what else. It looked like Preston had a little bit of pushback. I don't know if it got deleted, if somebody deleted some of the stuff they said. Looked like something is missing. It said that there were 6 replies, but we see Preston Tucker says, Donna Flores, no, I said same sex far as men spread disease. I have plenty of stud homegirls. They normal. It's the trans who are men and all the other shit is each its own. I never misinterpret anything because I was taught man and woman. I love woman, and that's me. Not you, not gay boys. That's me. Each his own. Then Preston Tucker says, Donna Flores, okay, blasphemy with God's words if you want. Each his own. By pulling this out, what you trying to prove? Because God clearly says, I made a woman for man. And I don't know what the other comments was. What you think about that, Nasha? It look like there's something going on, right?
I'm kind of blown away that he's okay with just the stud women, but not the gay men. It's kind of the whole dynamic, wouldn't it be? The whole parade is not 2 men having sex with each other. It's a parade of people kind of glorifying their sexuality. So, like I said, it's just an event. It's not trying to convert people. I mean, you're gonna do that, you can take them to church. Would that be considered child? I mean, I'm a Christian, so don't get me wrong. But if we're kind of going into the broader perspective, it's not like they're trying to convert him to become gay.
Okay, so you're saying they're not trying to convert him. All right, right here we have Robert Kelly. Abuse is telling your child who is trying to come out that homosexuals burn in hell and that God will destroy them. He's saying that's child abuse. All right, Donna Flores. Personally, I go to Pride Parade every year, and there are children there, and they seem to be having a great time. All right, that was the last comment on that. Here, let me I'm going to give let me get on my soapbox real quick. Oh yeah, I see P online. I hope Prince get a chance to watch. Like I said, if you guys get a chance, you guys go check Prince out. Prince has very interesting points of view. He brings up very good topics. Me and him argue every now and then. It's not a prideful, angerful argument. It's really a debate, which I'm gonna win every time, Prince. All right, it says, someone told me that taking a preteen to an LGBTQ pride parade was child abuse. What do you think? Is it child abuse? All right, I'm going to say that it isn't child abuse, literally. I am going to say that I don't think that's the environment for a child. Even if you try to compare it, I wouldn't take my 6-year-old child to Mardi Gras at night when the beads come out. There are certain things that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't take my child to a dice game. I wouldn't take my child. I feel weird. I wouldn't take my child to Hooters because I just feel that the atmosphere isn't conducive for a child. I don't want my 11-year-old child fixated on breasts before they know the function of them. And so I don't think that it is child abuse. I do think it's a gross case of letting the child make too many decisions on their own. I do think as parents, sometimes we have to monitor our child's decisions because kids will do anything. Kids will do anything. Kids will say anything. Kids don't have no filter. And so with that being said, no, I don't think it's child abuse. What I think it is, do I think it's negligence? Um, yeah, I think they're kind of negligent for letting their kid do that. Let me see. So yeah, that's that. It looked like I got all the screen shares off. Nasha, where you at?
I'm still here.
All right, what you think? What's your final word on that? Am I off base when I say that I don't think it's child abuse, but I think it's sort of a manipulation of the child? You've been showing your popcorn ceiling the whole time?
I didn't even know that I had the video was on, but hello.
You've been showing the popcorn ceiling the whole time.
Look, I had to put the phone down. You didn't hear my son. I had to like strangle with him.
Oh yeah, but you gotta do your mommy thing. That's the part of Soapbox Heroes is we are regular people around here doing what regular people do. So am I off base? Because I don't think it's abuse, but I don't think that a Pride Parade is the conducive platform or place for a child to be. I have been to a Pride Parade. I have spent much time in traveling back and forth between Southern California and San Francisco, and some of the things you see are quite adult. So what do you think?
I'm very more of a really free spirit type of person. Then again, I do have my limitations with my kids, but I think if my daughter was curious, I would take her and I wouldn't really see an issue with it. I don't personally think it's child abuse. I probably would be seen as negligent for taking her, but I mean, she's going to experience life one way or another. And I'd rather her experience life through me. I don't know about 11 years old. If she wants to go, she can go. I'm going to go. She's free to go. She doesn't have to go. This is not me trying to teach her anything. If she's got questions, I got answers. That's as far as I can go.
Okay. And Prince Gregory Hayes. Oh, P, you are watching. Thanks for watching, P. Hey, that statement I made about me always beating you in a debate, I really didn't mean it. I just said it because I thought you wasn't watching. Now that you're here, I'm going to check up real quick. Prince is a very smart individual, but Prince says, what if he wanted to go? Well, Prince, my son wants to eat ice cream for dinner every night. No.
What if he tries to sneak off and go with somebody else just because you told him no? We naturally rebel.
Yeah, you naturally rebel when you're old enough to rebel. And if you're rebelling too young, sometimes rebellion is going to happen. And so should I give you everything you want so you won't rebel? And so, for example, with the and Prince, if you want to hop on, I know Prince like to defend himself. If you want to hop on, Prince, let me know. I'll shoot you the link. You know, me and you don't walk through how to get through this a million times. But what were you saying? What if he wants to go? Nasha?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Prince still.
Yeah. Well, you were saying about, okay. So if my son wants to eat ice cream all the time before he goes to bed, and you're saying, what if they rebel? So in that scenario, he will rebel by sneaking down to the kitchen and getting some ice cream. Okay, sometime rebellion is going to happen, but I got to stand fast in something. I still have to stand fast in what I feel. Kids are going to rebel anyway. So if my daughter says, I'm 15, I want to start having sex, should I just walk her to her boyfriend's house in hopes that she don't rebel?
Oh, wow. Okay. I see what you're saying. So now that makes sense. So now it's more of a teaching than anything.
Yes, sometimes to me, you got to go ahead and put your foot down. You got to put the check down real quick. All right, P, I'm about to send you the link real quick. We're going to have somebody else join us in 1 second. We're going to have a fantastic Prince Hayes jump on. And once Prince Hayes jump on, we're going to get what Prince is concerned. And after we address Prince's concern, we'll address go ahead and getting off. 1 second, P. I'm about to send it to you. I'm about to send it to you through Messenger. Yeah, I'll send it to you through Messenger. New message. Nasha, is this fun? See, you need a guest host today. Nasha Nay.
Yes, it was fun.
Where can people find you? What project are you trying to put out there that you want people to see?
I'm working on a project currently, and it's called Paper Doll Houses. It's kind of based off of, first it was based off the experience of trying to deal with people's mental health and bringing awareness to it.
Mhm.
But mainly I'm trying to focus on women because I know that we're the cradle of civilization. We make and we create life. You know, we create these patterns and loops for these children. And from what I'm seeing, the dynamic of single mothers is on an all-time high. So since we create the next generation for our kids, a lot of women need their voices to be heard. And it's my goal to get these women to get their voices to be heard and let other people hear their pain and transgressions and kind of like let them see everything they've been through. Just kind of turn the mirror on them for a second and say, look at how far you came, and you know, create the balance of mental health for them, and so they can create a sufficient children for the future.
Okay, sort of like an outlet, give them somewhere to speak, sort of like a therapy, somewhere to, like you said, let your voice be heard.
Right.
Okay, where can the people come and find that?
I actually have a YouTube channel. It's called it's called Paper Doll Houses. I have to get the link. I just got a new phone, so it had logged me out of my old YouTube, and I cannot get the password. But
I know the feeling. Hey Prince, I just sent you the link. Soon as I see you check in, I'm gonna bring you right on in. So yeah, we're gonna wait for Prince. And like I said, you guys, if you guys get a chance, if you over there on oh, Katina. Hey, people of greatness. Hi, Katina. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, you guys. If you can, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button over there. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. This seemed like a slog. We were talking about that earlier, Nasha Nay. Nasha
Yes.
Nay, about getting subscribers on YouTube. Maybe we need a show just strictly about that. That's like a job, a full-time job out here, boy.
That's because you don't play video games or talk about other topics.
I don't talk. I know I don't play video games, and I choose not to pontificate endlessly about nonsense, and I think that's why it doesn't. It's hard. It's very hard if you're not trying to constantly be a entertainer in a funny form of entertaining. You have to be like telling jokes or gossiping or doing something of that nature.
It's the attention span of people. That's why.
Yeah, I need your attention to expand, All right, Prince, I sent it to you. I'll wait here a couple more minutes for you. If you can't jump on, if you're not gonna jump on, let me know. Oh, I ain't scared of you. Where you at? All right, hold on. What? I don't see you.
Open what?
I don't see you. I hear you.
No.
Do you see him, Nasha? I don't see you. I don't even see you up here on the
I don't
panel
see him.
for attendees.
I didn't even know I had a video on this thing for the longest time. So no, I don't see him.
And can you hear her now?
Me? No, I still can't hear him.
Okay, well, nobody can see you. They don't even see you online. You came in the link. Let me see. Let me see what we got going on. Yeah, it don't even have you as a participant. It just have me and her. Well, hey, go ahead. What was your concern? We might as well go ahead and keep going, because you know if you slow down, the 8.5 people watching gonna be like 2.5 people. You know, don't nobody got no patience. What's going on, Pete?
Go. Now.
Right. You know what, P? I don't think the people out there are hearing you either. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think they're hearing you. You never got the link? Okay, dang, that's weird. And I hear you. All right, let me send you the link. I'm going to resend you the link right now through Messenger, and just come on in the link. I'm gonna send it to you again right now. Yeah, that was kind of weird. We had P jump on. Okay, P, I'll see you in a second. All right. Nasha. So Paper Doll Houses. on
Mhm.
YouTube.
Yes.
Where can they find you again?
It's gonna be on
You don't remember, huh? You lost your phone.
no, it's really hard to find the link. Because I'm really hidden in there because I don't have that many subscribers and I'm not that popular. So
You
it's
don't
my
got to be
editing.
popular. You just got to keep doing it. I would say just keep trying. Like I keep trying. You got to love what you do. If you love what you do, you'll be satisfied with the results. You just
That's
got to
true.
love what you do. I love doing this. I love doing this.
Well,
This
if
is
any of your
something I love
ladies
to do.
live around here, where I live, even online, I like to do interviews, kind
Mhm.
of get to know like a day in the life of them. And they could be anywhere between a single mom between the ages of like 18 and infinity. I don't care. I want to hear your story, what made you who you are, and like what brought you to who you are right now. There's so many women with so many broken stories, but they keep pushing. And yeah,
Women with broken stories and they keep pushing. And yeah, like I said, you're trying to give them an outlet maybe to vent. And what gave you the idea for paper doll houses?
I came up with the idea about like 10 years ago, and I originally had another show on YouTube. You can look it up. It's embarrassing. It's called Fixing the Vortex. Um, I was way younger, and my goal was to reach out to people who are dealing with a lot of mental health issues. I grew up in a really crazy house, so I didn't really have any outlets. And I realized that instead of me, dwelling on any anger, creating any issues for myself, I wanted to go to school and learn and help other people through their pain. So at first it was everybody, and then it just trickled down to women because then, I went through abuse myself. So I wanted to hear how women got out of it. And then the show for colored girls only, the movie for colored girls only, and then the show Bad Girls Club. I hated the depiction that women were giving to our young girls
Okay.
about being a certain way or looking or talking a certain way. It just bothered me that there's so many uneducated, young girls growing up and just in the way the world and society is going. So I just wanted, yeah, that.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's also something noble. I'm glad you're doing it. Anytime somebody gives somebody an outlet to speak, I'm your biggest fan. So, like I said, I want to give you a round of applause. And also, I want to thank you for coming on today as the co-chair. Actually, you ran the show. I'm gonna give you the props. You did it. I want to give you props for hosting the show today. Nasha Nay. Not Nasha, not Nasha Nay. And like I said, we're waiting on Prince to jump in real quick. And if Prince don't jump in the next minute or two, I'm gonna go ahead and put a nice bow on it because I'm hungry as two hostages ready to be free. Rovon really threw us for a loop with that comment about Charlize Theron. I didn't know.
I didn't
I didn't
even
know. I didn't
know.
know. But I had seen a picture of it, but you know how memes are. That could have been like a Halloween outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how memes are. Hey,
Because those are the actresses and the actors that say, oh, we're just giving our child the creativity to be who they want to be. And, we don't have a lot of strong Black men nowadays as it is. So I can understand why he's angry.
look, I don't mind giving my children the power and the levity to dream and to definitely be who they want to be until it stops making sense. If my son says like right now, my son, he thinks he's Batman. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna let him go outside at midnight and try to save Gotham City. That just wouldn't be palatable. That wouldn't be smart. So
Right. No, it's the truth though.
it's the truth. All right. Oh, we got P. Okay, cool. We're gonna let P on real quick. Always like when P jump on. Promote the panelists. Prince Hayes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, P. Okay,
Yep.
what were you saying? Here, hold on 1 second. Let me go back to the screen share. I'll go back to the question actually, so people can see the question that we were talking about at hand. Hey, P, you see this? I'm doing it on the YouTubes and the Facebooks.
Dope. I see it say live on YouTube up there.
Yeah. I got two apps going at the same time, but
Nice.
but you can't do it if you have a well. Yeah, it's hard to do it when you have a group of people because the people can only see you on YouTube now. But I think they will be able to hear you on Facebook. So let me get back to the screen sharing.
I couldn't hear her on Facebook. That's what I was telling you. I couldn't hear her. I could see you, but I couldn't hear her.
Oh, you know what? That didn't even cross my mind.
Oh my God, this whole time.
The whole time. Hey, Nasa, they see you on YouTube, but you don't hear you on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like,
telling you.
what?
I heard you talking to her. Like I would hear you like pause and like wait for her to talk. And I was like, who are you talking to? And you kept saying her name, and I was like, okay. But then I never would see her and I never would hear her. So I was like, I don't know if you got like somebody in his ear or something like that.
Oh yeah, my bad, everybody. I'm the only person that can hear on both sides. RIP. So look,
You hearing voices now?
on Facebook.
Yeah, on
I love
Facebook
y'all. We
only. I
about to
don't
go
know
ahead
about
and get
on
out of
YouTube.
here. This ain't even fair. I'm gonna go ahead and log it out. Thank you. Look, you guys go ahead and hit the like if you get a chance. Go ahead and jump over to the Soapbox Heroes page on YouTube. You guys help me get 1,000 subscribers. And if I already asked you, I'm gonna ask you again. And if you already subscribed, I'm probably still gonna ask. I'm just hustling, baby.
Might
I
as
just
well.
want you to know. All right, P.
Yeah.
We on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, we back. All right, Prince. Let me go back to the question real quick.
Okay.
The question at hand was: someone told me that taking the preteen to an LGBTQ pride parade was child abuse. What do you think?
No, I mean, of course, that's not child abuse. That's not a hard. To me, that's not. I don't believe in that whole like gay is wrong and evil and and all that stuff. Like I don't have that. I don't think like that at all. The funny thing about that is people when they say stuff like that, it's like we all have gay relatives. We all have, you know what I'm saying? Like I got gay people close to me. Like my sister was gay at one point in time. I got gay, you know what I'm saying? Like we all know people that are gay. Like being gay is like you just got to accept it for what it is, right? Like I don't, it's terrible that we're still in this place where you say stuff like taking a boy to a gay pride parade is child abuse. Like that's crazy. And people talk like they demonize being homosexual when it's just those people are choosing to do things with each other that you may not want to do with somebody, but that doesn't make it, you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean that it's evil or something like that. Like all that shit is crazy to me. But to answer the question, no, it wasn't child abuse, but I said to you earlier, I agree with your sentiments that like me personally, I wouldn't have took my 11-year-old son just because it was not right for an 11-year-old to be there. Fuck gay or straight. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't take my 11-year-old son to Carnival. You know what I mean? Like it just ain't the place to do it. So that was my only thing with the situation. I don't, but like I told you, I think that he asked to go. You know what I'm saying? He seems like
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it seems like he's very confident in who he is, and so I'm not gonna assume that his parents like made him do it or put him up to it or anything like that. I think that he does have the type of parent, especially with Gabrielle Union, where if he even hinted that he wanted to go, she was like, you know what? That's a great idea. I could see that being the case too. You know what I'm saying? But like, if it was me, I'd be like, nah, son, we ain't going to no gay pride parade, brother. Like, you gonna have to wait till you have to wait till you 18, or whatever. Like, just not 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel like
and you're not saying that you wouldn't let your son go based on the fact that you have anything against a gay person or somebody in that community. You're just saying that the whole overall atmosphere isn't somewhere that you would want a child.
That's it. It has nothing to do with being gay or straight or anything like that. I wouldn't take my 11-year-old kid to a place where people are half naked and dancing, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's just not what I'm gonna do. I don't, under any circumstances. I lived in Long Beach. I've seen the gay pride parade many and many a times. It ain't a place for an 11-year-old. Just straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like there are places in the parade that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But just overall, if you just walking through the parade, you're gonna see some shit that you shouldn't see. People gonna be dressed inappropriately. You know what I'm saying? So and it wasn't in Miami of all places. Like, come on, man. I know that shit
It was in Miami.
it was in Miami. I know it was crazy.
You know it was. I don't think it was rated G.
It was not rated G, bro. It's not rated G. And I'm not, and here's the thing. I'm not even a parent that shields their kids from, like, I'm gonna let my kids, like, my mama let me watch. My mama took me to go see Eddie Murphy Raw when I was 5 years old. Took me to the movie theater with my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we was laughing. Like, it wasn't like my mom was like covering my eyes for nothing or shielding my ears or none of that shit. Like, so I'm not that parent. Like, I'm gonna let my kids live their lives, but like my mama also didn't put like half naked people in front of me either. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I know what you mean. There are some things, but there's other things. For example, my dad introduced me to gangster rap. The first person I heard Eazy-E from was Pops. That's dope. That's how it should be. Was Pops. You know, so yeah, we used to sit in the back of the truck and listen to DJ Quick back in the day. So hey, Prince, let the people know where they can find you, man. When the next time you're gonna be on live with one of them great conversations that you be having?
I'm actually gonna be on tonight. We're gonna do one about that Notre Dame church burning, but not what people think. We're gonna do one. We're actually gonna talk about this, but from a different aspect, I think, but similar. You know what I'm saying? And a few other topics. Y'all come check me out. Look on my page, my personal page, Princehays, PRINCEHAYES. I'm gonna be on Facebook tonight until we get it. Till I'll be able to get it up and get it on YouTube and start the podcast. But for now, we're just gonna keep doing it on the Facebook Live.
All right, Pete.
Oh, and we're gonna be on after 9.
After 9? Okay, yeah, you in California,
After dark.
Texas.
Yeah, after late.
On the like the BET After Dark.
After dark.
It'd be hard to get people from watching that TV screen. They be seeing all that skin. They don't want to watch nothing else. You know how
That
hard it
tip
is?
drill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tip drill. That was the coldest video I ever seen in my life. Was tip drill. I don't care what nobody said. I feel like
Hey, I almost think that I need like a little icon of a female twerking just to capture people's attention. It's funny. You could have a female doing the same twerk move for 30 minutes and people will watch the whole 30 minutes as if she's doing something different.
You know what's crazy? I got a dude. I follow a dude on Instagram. Y'all might follow it too. It's Raspy Raw. He be like, he'll post like a half naked chick. And then when you go read the caption, cause I have like a gang of stuff, it'll be like, in 2001, the government passed a hell of a law. Like, what the fuck? Like,
You know, sex sells.
Man, you gotta bamboozle people in the good conversation and to good fulfilling thought. But hey, it is what it is. We're gonna grind a long way. I want to thank the Johnsons for watching. Smart Cookie for that. Much love to her. Okay. Yep. The Johnsons, it's new, so we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, we're gonna roll with it. The Johnsons, thank you. And like I said, I want to thank everybody for watching. Anybody that was on Facebook, now on YouTube, my bad. I did not know that you guys could. Nasha, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you could hear you. Hey, we're gonna try to get it together again. Like I said, tonight's show was literally supposed to be about what do women want from men in 2019. So
oh my God.
Yeah.
Mental stability. I just want to throw that out there.
Mental stability.
Hold on, because we got to do the whole show on it. But I felt there had to be more than one woman just so we could get a perspective from different people. So
can I suggest something when you do that show? Don't have one man on there.
We were.
No.
Okay, I don't want to hear no men on there.
No.
We were. And look, Prince, I had questions already. I spent my time, got studious today. Hold back. But I was ready. And all of a sudden, I was ready, and everybody disappeared on me. You know, like they put that vanishing cream on at lunch, and they disappeared. But it happens.
The panelists.
Yeah. And we had like 6, and everybody.
You need like three. Get like three solid ones that you can depend on and rock with that, man. But I don't want to hear no. You're gonna be the only man on there asking the questions. That's it.
And just questions. You know, I try to keep it objective. I'm gonna give you one bit of advice. Whenever you try to get a panel, you too, Nasha Nay, not Nasha Nah. Always overbook. And if you have too many people, just ride with it. Because whenever you don't, just the nature of things happening in the world, people got jobs, lives. Like I said, we have 6 people that were going to come on today.
And nobody can make it.
Within 5 minutes, we were down to one person. Overbooked. And hey, don't trust no women to be on time. We're going to go ahead and end it.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. My babies are screaming.
All right, baby.
I know how that goes.
All right, y'all. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and still try to put that show together. Let me see. Yeah, we're gonna still go ahead and try to get that show together. I'm gonna try to do it sometime this week. If I can't do it this week, I will be here. I might start coming on, giving a little bit of commentary. If you guys want me to do some commentary every now and then, let me know. Because putting a show together with people is hard work. Nasha. Hard work.
Yeah, I know.
So, hey, we're gonna try to get it together. We're gonna try to get the women back on the panel, and I'm gonna try to trick them and tell them to come on 2 hours early. So we might start on time. But this is Soapbox Heroes. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Nasha, tell them something. Whatever's on your mind, tell the people something, and I'm gonna end it with your last word. I'm not gonna say nothing else.
End all of your traumas and fix yourself for 2019.